guys, welcome to a new vlog. It's Friday, so it's not a typical day for me to start my vlog, but this is how I felt. So this week's vlog is going to be all about me trying to slowly incorporate my old habits into my routine again. And I think I'm just gonna be adding one new thing every day. I don't want this transition to take too long because those are Bonnie's hair. I don't want this transition to take too long, so that's why I thought every day should be okay. I don't think that should be very overwhelming because those are the normal things I used to do in my day-to-day life, and that was my normal life. So today was my workout. I decided I'm gonna start with just 10 minutes in the mornings to just warm up, get ready for the day, and then in a week we'll see how we want to change that. So that is the plan. Those are the news, and now I'm gonna get back to editing my vlog. I was supposed to upload it yesterday, but something happened to my editing. It usually took me one day, but lately I need like a day and a half, so I just want to finish it quickly and get to normal day stuff. Okay, let's do this. Okay, the most important part is done. Bonnie is fed, she was outside. Now we can finally get to my everyday one additional habit thing. So, as you already know, on Friday I added exercising. I'm gonna do my at least 10 minutes of any type of workout. On Saturday I added reflecting because I really haven't been doing that a lot lately, so that's a plus, a good thing. It really helps me a lot. And on Sunday I added planning. So far so good. I feel very good. Reflecting is very helpful for me, and we'll see how it'll go with planning. I'm still trying to figure out how to find like the perfect balance, how to plan for myself to not feel overwhelmed, but we'll see. We're testing. We're still testing. All of my equipment with me, and let's get to work. I think I'm in a mood for something upper body workout today. And as usual, I'm gonna do Pamela's workouts. I started making myself overnight oats. So I just take yogurt with oats and some chia seeds, mix them, leave them in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning I can just add fruits, berries, whatever I like. It's like a sweet second breakfast for me, something like a snack. I usually need to eat something again like in 2 hours after I've had my breakfast. Yeah, so then I can survive till lunch. Kind of forgot to show you when I was making it, but I added some bananas, blueberries and strawberries, and that's it. It was prettier before, but I've mixed it all up. Sorry. So guys, you remember I said I had to take a picture for my CV because I haven't sent any of my resumes yet. So that's what we're gonna do now. I'm not sure where I want to put my camera yet. I'm gonna need some good lighting and a white wall. Is this okay? No, I don't like this. Okay, let's just leave it as that. And this white wall, it's too dark. I'll have to put a light. This is good lighting, but no. Okay, I'm gonna take down these frames and we're gonna do it here on a couch. Okay, let's do this. Switch to my iPhone camera. Now let's go edit the photos and send the CVs. I already started having like second thoughts and I just don't want to do it. But even if I send them, nobody says that I have to accept the offer, so I'm not losing anything. Right now, I'm just trying to convince myself, so Don't mind that. Scary stuff, you know? Scary stuff. Let's get some water. I'm trying to decide between these 3 photos, and I think I'm gonna go with the first one. It's like the most welcoming, I guess. Okay, I'm now happy with my photo. I'm not gonna crop it right now because I want to insert it into that little circle that you have on the CV, and then I'll just be able to crop it there. I think I'm gonna also put this picture on my Google profile so that it'll also be visible on my email. That will be more professional. So many emotions after that job searching, looking through different offers. So I feel the need to kind of journal about it in silence for a moment. So I'm gonna do just that. Hi guys. So I've been laying here practicing my new way of reflecting on things. My biggest issue and problem right now is that I get kind of angry at myself, and it's very difficult to push through that anger and write something on paper. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just too much. Something I'm working on in therapy right now is being more kind to myself and sort of trying to speak to myself in my head in a more understanding and loving way. It is often very difficult because all I have in my head are the thoughts that I'm not enough, I'm not doing this or that, or I should have done something better, stuff like that, like the usual. And yesterday I heard this awesome thought to try and film yourself, like just record a video of yourself talking about the issue, just like everything I would normally write down in my diary, but say it on camera, and then go. She's sitting on my stomach and I've just ate. I don't like this. She's only 4 kilos, but when she puts her paws like that, it's just really not very comfortable. So you record yourself and then you go and watch the video back, and you listen to everything you're saying, you see your emotions, and you kind of like talk to the other person, like you don't think that this is you. I like immediately started getting these thoughts in my head, how I could help this other person, like what are my emotions towards her, and like what I think. And surprisingly, there was no judgment once I've like rewatched the video, because usually when I write something down, I go from a place of thinking what I should have done better. Why can't I just do this and that? But when I rewatch it, the perception is totally different. And that is very interesting. And I feel better right now. I feel at ease. There is much more love to myself and understanding. And I think I'm finally ready to go and paint. It is getting dark because it's like very cloudy. I think it's gonna rain. And yeah, I always like to paint when it's nice and sunny, but what can we do? So I'm gonna use this half of the day left and just to create something nice and enjoy it. And I'm taking you with me. She's not going anywhere. What should we do? The only X I want is extra money. No extra stress, no extra worries. I decided I'm gonna paint in this room. Because why not? I don't have a big canvas, so I don't need too much space and I don't need to have my easel, so just casually at my desk. We have to figure out the setup. I think just that should be okay. And I have my sketch here somewhere. Is extra. No extra stress, no extra worries. You know what? I created this new poster, matcha clock, and I have created 0 content with it. I haven't posted it anywhere. I just added it to the website. Oh my god, that is such a big mistake. Okay, but I cannot come up with a different thing to do right now. I'll have to think of that later. And by the way, I created another illustration in Procreate and I really love it, but I'm not sure yet if it's finished. Let me show you. Oh, it's too bright. Okay, I'll insert it somewhere. But I'm not sure if this is done, or I was thinking about adding some phrase on it, something motivational, inspirational. I love the colors, I love the details, I love that it's still like very simple, but my style, you know, my colors, very soft pastel. Why didn't I use it? Like, see, I think that I have nothing to make content with, but I have 2 posters that I just haven't used them. We'll work on that. For now, the plan is to paint. I was looking for my sketch. You see what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Okay, where is my sketch? Oh my god, I forgot to mention my challenge for the next 30 and 21 days. I have 3 challenges. I decided that I want to be excited about going through the challenge and sticking to it. So my non-negotiable things are reflecting and my daily 10, 15, 20 minutes workouts. And I've created like these circles for me to fill. I'll just fill in the circles every day and that's very satisfying and I would love to see the progress. And you know, this is how brain works. You have to see your achievements. On my therapy on Saturday, we were talking about my different qualities as a person and I had to evaluate like a list of different qualities that every person has, and then I had to decide 3 of those that I wanted to work on. And those 3 that I've chosen were patience, self-accountability. This is related to my procrastination and going into fear instead of going through fear and doing the actual work. And the last one was confidence in my abilities. I'm always very insecure about what I create. I think that I'm not enough, that I'm not professional enough, the drill, stuff like that. And I decided that I want to work on those consistently, to see that progress. So I went to ChatGPT and I told him that I want to work on those skills, qualities, whatever. And he came up with a 21-day challenge for me. And I have different tasks for each day. Each day is a different quality. So one day is patience, the other day is confidence in my abilities and stuff like that. So for example, yesterday I had to come up with 10 different facts of the things that I've already accomplished, that I've done, where my skill is proven, something I did that I'm proud of. And yeah, things like that, and I have 21 of them. I think this can be a very nice technique to just add something to my daily reflections in the evening. That will be definitely beneficial. So there you go. I now have this very beautiful piece of paper on my desk that I've designed myself and printed out on my new printer. I love to use my new printer, okay? And yeah. Now I can go back to painting. Not back. I haven't started yet. Jesus. But I'm vlogging. This is my work too. Hope you enjoy it. Go like the video. Have you guys noticed my ponytail? I just came up with a great way to do my ponytail to make it look like... This explaining part needed a little voiceover, so there you go. First, I separated the front section of my hair and made a ponytail with just the rest. Then I pulled the front part over the ponytail and let it blend in. The base tie sort of lifts everything up and makes it look fuller, and I think you can try to test different ties to see which one works best for you, because I guess too big could be too much, but I think you can play with it. I'm home. Socializing is very good for me. I'm in a great mood and yeah, I had a great time. Although it's 1 p.m. and I have to get to work because I have my very productive plan for the day and I have to stick to it. Oh, I just remembered I didn't do my 10-minute workout, but I was riding a bicycle and I had a long walk. Does that count? Okay, it's gonna count for now because I would rather start the working day and then we'll see. So I just wanted to say that I'm doing great. I'm having a nice day and I'm gonna use that energy that I have from interacting with other people outside of my house and put it into work. I have to finish that seashell I started yesterday and oh my god, I hate this about myself. I was so happy with the results I had, and then I remembered that I had this shimmery paint. It's like quite transparent. That's what I thought was going to happen, but I started adding it and I messed it up. I messed the whole thing up. And also I decided to change the background and I did it a little lighter. And now I just hate what this looks like and I have to paint it over. I'm thinking I'm gonna do some oil paints on top of this shimmery stuff and it's probably going to look nice because I will still have that shimmery paint like underneath somewhere and visible in some places, and that will probably look very nice. But yeah, we have to add another layer on top of this. And in the evening, this background, it looked so much better. And I hate it now. I wish I just stopped at some point, but I couldn't. I do this to myself every time. Maybe at some point I'll learn through my mistakes. Who knows? I'm gonna have pizza for lunch and I'm gonna use this pinza. And I'm gonna use this pinza as my base, my dough. I'm so excited. I wanted to have pizza for so long. So for my base, I'm gonna use my chopped tomatoes. These are with basil, so it's gonna be extra good. You want this light? I'm not gonna use the whole can, maybe like half. I'm taking my bowl and I'm gonna add half of my tomatoes. My kitchen is a little messy, like a lot messy. Like everything is everywhere.
I know it's a bit messy, but we don't care.
Then we do have a package of cottage cheese. I know it's getting weird, but this is This is how I do it, and I call it pizza. Don't judge me. You can judge me, okay? That's okay. Just if you were wondering, what is that noise? Next, I'm going to do some mozzarella, light mozzarella. I'm gonna add it on top actually. I don't wanna mix it with the rest. I'm just gonna add it on top. Because usually I make like tortilla wraps with kind of the same mixture inside, and then I'll just chop everything in, mix it up, and then I'm done. Okay, so back to this paste. Then I'm going to add some garlic. I usually do garlic powder, but I don't know, it just felt like real garlic this time. And I'm gonna add some oregano. A lot of oregano. Yes, and make sure you mix the garlic real nice. I have feta cheese, okay? I'm gonna add feta instead. You remember how I was saying that I'm trying to eat less fats? Well, this is a lot of cheese. Mozzarella is light, so it's better. Feta is white cheese, but still it's really fat. I'm also going to add like yellow cheese. What's it called? It's like Gouda cheese, but it's also less fat than usual, so it's really high protein and less fat. This type of pizza is definitely better for me than whatever I could have ordered. I'm getting for bed now. I haven't filmed myself painting this evening. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it. I haven't finished yet, unfortunately. But I was really enjoying the process so much. Whenever I switch to oils, I'm like, why do I always forget how satisfying and smooth like the painting is? It is just so different from the acrylics. I also feel like I'm getting better at it, like feeling of the paint and understanding the result that I'm going to get. So this is a plus. Now I'm going to do all of my checklists and I'm going to do my diaries, my daily reflections. To be honest, I feel like I've overwhelmed myself a little with all of these checklists and challenges. It's just getting a little much, you know? So yeah, I'm thinking, what can I really get rid of? I have this everyday like task list paper, or it's far away, I'm not gonna bring it. But yeah, I have this like daily tasks written down, so I will tick those. And I also have these circles from my daily challenges to fill in, and it feels like a bit too much. Anyways, I'm gonna do that now and get ready for bed. Thank you for being here, and I hope you enjoyed this little vlog. Hope you stay and subscribe to see the next one.